Greetings. This is Illy Boy Pope here to go on another illuminating rant, like I always do. And see, piggybacking off what I've been talking about, I think what I'm gonna make this rant about is taking the easy way and taking the hard way. Boy, you truly think that you want to take the easy way, but anybody who has done something big or successful know that leads to nothing. You take that easy way if you want to, watch your spirit gonna be fucking malnourished. Like, damn, bro, when we gonna challenge ourselves? When we gonna change this thing that's detrimental to our well-being? Like, damn, we just gonna stay comfortable. We just gonna go through life in a straight line, even if we know that we're in an elliptical universe. We're in a vibratory universe. Waves go up and down. The higher it goes up, the lower it oscillates, meaning as long as you continue to rise, then when you do fall, it's gonna be nothing. But if you just stay down here and in your mind, your reality, you're just going straight, you're trapped. The first step to knowledge and wisdom is to first know that you don't know anything. You, whatever age you are, and the universe is infinitely old. Even in terms of society. Society has been around for millions of years, who knows how long. And how old are you? You don't know anything. So therefore you need to keep questioning, keep seeking. Get out of your comfort zone. Because I'm telling you, if whatever spiritual knowledge, religious knowledge you know is coming from either a book or another person, you're going to be stuck. Because your spirit, your higher self, the God within you, that God instilled in us, knows more than the book, knows more than your homeboy, knows more than the pastor, it knows more. Why? Because inside, you know the truth. Your higher self knows the truth. You know what feels good, you know what feels bad. Even if you in a good ass illusion, if you truly seeking the truth, that illusion is gonna shatter. It's gonna shatter. Any preconceived judgments you have of people or situations, ask yourself why you're thinking that way. Ask yourself, is the way you're going about that situation helping, harming, or just escalating the negativity? Real G shit. Question yourself. Question your beliefs. Seek and find the truth. The truth is infinite. It's a million truths out here. As many things out here conscious, that's how many truths there is. You think that bug right there ain't conscious. Ain't it moving? Don't it have a family? Don't it live and die just like you? It has a truth. It's a part of the truth. Yo, people need to go outside, man. People need to go outside. Like, tap into your DNA. Tap into Akashi Records. Tap into it. Your higher self connects you to it. Go check our ancestors. Our ancestors were outside, man. This sun, this infinite ass sun, man, it nourishes us. It feeds us energy. The sun feeds us infinite energy. We need to come outside. People be like, it's so hot, it's too hot. Like, it's because you have not been outside. You have not adjusted to the climate of your home, which is Earth. Your house is a foundation. It can go. But this Earth is your true home. You have to learn how to balance your physical, biological body with the biological body of Mother Earth. And it takes steps. And it's more than just going outside. It's about what you eat. It's about what you think. It's about how you feel. It's about how you interact with people around you. And when even more so than people, even animals, even insects. It's how you react and respond to the conscious world around you. Become one with your higher self. And one thing why I understand why people don't like to deal with their higher self, because their higher self don't be on no bullshit. It ain't. You gonna call yourself really saying the problem. Your higher self gonna tell you the solution, but the biological body, the mind, is gonna be like, damn, that's too hard. Damn, I gotta sacrifice what? Damn, I gotta destroy what behavior? Man, that's hard. I've been doing that for how long? I've been thinking that way for how long? And this is your thoughts. Trying to come up with an excuse. No excuses. And people really don't understand the programming. It's okay that we're programmed. It's okay. It was a part of life. Everybody got programmed somehow. Everybody. But once you open up your third eye and you see the programming, now what are you going to do about it? Or do you want to act like you ain't see the programming and see the paradigm in the trap people in, and you just want to look the other way, act like you ain't see it? Okay, go ahead, ignore it. Ignore. It leads to ignorance. Go ahead and do it. Because the one thing about God isn't playing a game. It isn't about like, oh, good versus evil. Like, God's not playing a game. There's no past, there's no present, there's no winners, there's no losers. It's just an infinite universe with infinite possibilities, and we all have free will. That's it. It ain't no good, it ain't no bad, it ain't no... Everything is everything. Like, man, people wake up in the mindset of lack. Like, you don't lack anything. You don't lack anything. Some people got strengths, some people got weaknesses. Everybody got different strengths and weaknesses, but you don't lack anything. You are everything. Everything that you need is available to you. Free will, everything is available to you. Everything you need is available to you. Like, let's stop thinking about lacking. Let's think about what we have. Like, man, count your blessings before you count your lessons. You feel me? Like, we ain't gotta stay in that complacent mindset of everything bad that happened to us. It's simply because my thing is, everything that bad that happened to you, the key word is the ED after the happen. ED. What happened to you? It's the past. The past is an illusion. The future is an illusion. If the past and the future is an illusion, that means the only thing that's real is what's present. What's 3 mind threes? Feel me? Just spitting that knowledge. If the past and the future is an illusion, that means the only thing that matters is the present. And my thing is, if certain things that happen to you and they're still affecting you now, that's keeping you out of the present, shouldn't we go deal with it? Shouldn't we ask ourselves questions? Like, damn, why am I still feeling this way? This shit happened to me 10 years ago. Or damn, I'm not even on probation again. Why I'm still thinking about crackers and shit? Like, you gotta ask questions. Ask questions. Dive into the programming. Okay, everybody understand that we in the matrix, but what do we do about it? Like, awareness is one thing, but action is the next. It's like, man, people have their mind programmed and they say that they understand the programming, but not trying to deviate from the programming because it's comfortable. Mr. Miko said people don't want to ask because they are programmed not to ask. And we all know this. We all know that we programmed not to talk about shit. We know we programmed not to speak up. And if we all know that this programming is bullshit, why still keep doing it? Because it's comfortable. Because it keeps me on the side of all these other programmed people. I don't want to stick out. Exactly, 14 lean. Knowing is one thing, taking action is another. Boy, people know a lot. Actually, as a matter of fact, everybody knows everything. Your higher self, everybody know everything. But that action, the physical action, it takes a lot. Nico said people afraid to take afraid of change and taking the risk, because risk is scary, but the fear is programming. People don't understand that fear is programmed into you. It's programmed into you. Because everything, damn near everything in the past that you used to have anxiety about or stress about, and it was something you had to deal with, guess what? You dealt with it, and now you goddamn living and going on about your day. But yet you were so stressed and so fearful in that moment. Damn, I don't know what I'm going to do. But yet you got through it. Take these niggas to church, gang. Exactly. If people want to go to church, they can go to that bathroom and go look themselves in the mirror. I bet God speak to them. I bet God speak to them. I bet if they look themselves in the mirror, ask real questions, I bet God will speak to them. I bet they'll go to church. Our body is a moving temple. You know you be spitting that shit when the blunt go out. See, it ain't about being good, it ain't about being bad. What I learned is about being real. It's about being real, and it's about seeing what reality is. It's about knowing that everything outside of you is an illusion. It's not a physical thing. It's light matter. And if light matter in the physical realm is moved by water, and water is moved by vibration and frequency, and everything we live, eat, do is vibration and frequency, obviously what we do controls everything around us and internally. So your reality is in your own hands. People wake up and be like, oh my God, we in such a fucked up world, this, that. Guess what? What you care about, what you put your energy in, what you pay attention to, that's your reality. That's your earth. Why is it that you got people who wake up every day happy as fuck? On the same earth you on, they wake up happy as fuck. Like me, I wake up happy. Does the earth got problems? Yes. Do the earth got great things going? Yes. What's the difference? I'm aware of a lot of injustices. Does that affect my internal servitude that we're living and experiencing life for a reason? No. It's all a part of life. When God created life, he knew the separation of the divinity and having us forget our divinity and having to relearn that it was going to be some bumps along the way. You got to climb the mountain. How you going to see the mountaintop if you don't climb the motherfucker? Some weird creature on my phone. I don't even know what that is. But I guess he feeling what I'm saying. He like, bro, I'm rocking with you. Shit. Because my thing is, like, it's the programming. Like, some people be programmed to care about injustice. But how do you truly care about the injustice if all you do is watch the news and talk about it negatively? Is that going to change it? Are you going outside? Are you going on a journey to these people who need the help and doing something about it? Are you sending cash out to these people who families have been affected by different hardships? Or are you just sitting there working a 9-to-5 watching the goddamn news? Mr. Miko said, you create heaven or hell on earth. The three-dimensional realm is the only thing that has the ability to do that. Once you reach 4D and 5D, it ain't no hell. It ain't. How can it be a hell in a higher place? This is the lowest we can go. Heaven and hell is a state of mind. Earth is the lowest vibration you can go. It is the lowest vibration you can go. Physical matter is the lowest vibration. But if y'all talking quantum physics, of course, physical matter to dimensional shape to 2 lines to 1 line to 1 dot to, you feel me? It's zooming in and zooming out. That's a whole nother rant. Exactly. Miko said it's the state of mind. It's the state of mind. Cause like real G shit. How is it that me being who I am, I care about the world for real, for real. I know how much I know how much injustice go on. I know how much people got programmed to fear their own power, to fear the truth, to turn on their own when they tell them the truth. Like it's all programmed. I understand all that. But yet I wake up happy and every day. Life is infinite. Life is infinite. God put the sideways 8 because it's infinite. It keep going. It ain't no death. It ain't no... We created death. God don't even use words to communicate. Like, people don't be understanding programming. God don't use words. The universe don't use words. Use vibration and frequency. Words is the way we talk. Why is it when you look at animals don't talk to each other through words? They look at each other and be talking through consciousness and feeling and vibe. But yet humans want to feel like they over animals. But yet animals have a divinity to them. Just as humans. But nobody has any more or less divinity to them. And people have to respect where they are. As soon as you respect where you at on the spectrum of things and be real with yourself, you know what you can and can't do. Like, people think when they wake up and see that, oh, we're not supposed to eat this, oh, we're not supposed to do this much drugs, or oh, we're not supposed to work a 9 to 5. Okay, well, what do I do about it? And then they leave it at that. They say, well, damn, what can I do about it? They don't start asking questions and seeking what they really can do about it. Or they watch the news, damn, COVID-19, damn. Well, so what can you do about it? There's nothing to do. Well, if there's nothing to do, what the fuck you care? Because that's the reality you living in. There's a million things you can do. You can speak up. You can donate money. You can go out there. They got plenty of volunteers for COVID-19 shit, but you ain't gonna see nobody doing that. They gonna sit on their couch after they get off their 9 to 5. They gonna watch the news and talk about the shit like they care. You don't care. It's proximity. It's the first thing that it's in your face. Why is it that I don't follow no news shit? All I follow is spiritual shit, music shit, and shit that I'm into. Yet they'll throw some COVID-19 shit, or they'll throw, oh, this nigga got killed by the cops and da 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 da. If the algorithm goes with what you watch and know that I don't watch news at all, what's the point in watching the news if that's what everybody living? And everybody talking about the shit, what the fuck I gotta look it up my damn cell phone? I got time for it. It's low vibrative. If you stay thinking about sickness, you gonna be living in sickness. If you stay thinking about health and you stay making actions towards health, and I'm not talking about just physical, I'm talking about spiritual health, mental health, emotional health, energy health, family health, anything you aspire to do, health. Like, it's about health and wellness. If everybody aspire to health and wellness and the betterment of mankind, we can't go wrong. Stop worrying about the next man. Stop worrying about negativity. And if you gonna worry about some negative shit, do something about it instead of worrying about it. Instead of feeding negativity into it, in the minds of other humans. You the problem. You think you're not the problem, but if you ask these questions, you'll be like, damn, what am I doing to help? Oh, all I'm doing is adding more negativity to the world. I don't think that helps if we're vibratory beings. So it's like, ask questions. Ask questions. And then when those questions get asked, don't act like you ain't get that answer. Because a lot of people try to, I'm going to act like I ain't hear that. I'm going to act like God ain't say that. God said I need to do this, but boy, that's a lot of work. I'm at like I ain't hear that. Then you gonna go the other direction, and then you gonna get broken the fuck down again. Then you gonna ask God the same goddamn question, and guess what? It's gonna be the same answer, but it's just gonna be in a different way. It's gonna be like, well, you feel me? Like I already told you, so you know. Ranting, man. Talking real G shit, man. Bruh, this is reflection, bruh. He said, nigga, I done did that shit personally, LOL. Nigga, I have too. This is what we do as humans. This, like, people, when I rant, we all have my 3. When we all rant, we all experience the same thing. Like, we all have experienced falling shorter than what we can do. But the thing that matters is what we do when we hit that block. When we hit that dip and we know we got to climb out that hole, those questions we ask, are they going to make us better Or are they going to confirm our preconditioned belief? Like, we got to want to do better for ourselves. And that goes for everybody. Like, nobody said doing good and doing the righteous thing is easy, but the rewards and the benefits and the blessings are way more exponentially greater than if you chose to just deviate and do what society would want you to do. Because it's like, he gonna tell you again, though it ain't gonna be nice. Yeah, that's how God works. He cares so much that if he told you to do something and you didn't do it and you fall, and he tells you again, it's just gonna be a little bit more harder because that was your decision. And we can't get mad because that's our decision. Well, I ain't even gonna say we can't get mad, because you're gonna get mad when you fall and fail. But it's about the back. It's about how you come back with it. Like, okay, when you fail, when you break it down, how are you about to reconstruct it? Are you about to? It's like the three little pigs. They went to the first house, got blew down. Okay, bet. They ain't say, oh, we just ain't got no house no more. They tried another one. Let's build with the straw. Up, the wind came down. Up, flood came through, knocked that down too. Okay, what do we do? Okay, let's do brick. Let's use rock. Let's use brick and rock. Let's see if the wind and the flood gonna make that fall, and it don't. And that goes back to the Bible. It said that people who are in weakness, they build their foundation on sand, and when the floods and the winds came through, their foundation was swept. But the people who built their foundation on a rock withstood the storm. It's about withstanding the storm. It's about understanding. Yes, ma'am. My mom said, you have to embrace what God throws at you. I know everybody could relate. Like, when God throws some hardship or something hard your way, it's just, you wanna be mad. You wanna look the other way. You don't wanna embrace it. You don't wanna embrace it. And people don't know, once you embrace what God throws your way, the hardships and the good, you'll just be so grateful because it's leading to a blessing. Good and bad, in God's eyes, always lead to a blessing, from my experience with life. Anytime I went through anything bad, I experienced a blessing. Every time I go through something good, I experience a blessing. But when I used to feed into my bad, feed into the things thrown at me, I experienced hell on earth. Because I did not want to embrace change. I did not want to embrace that I fall, human. I fell from the grace. Like, you supposed to accept it. God didn't put you here to be perfect. He put you here to be real. And that's the best you can do, is be real with the people around you and be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Because, boy, when stuff be bad, those be where the biggest blessings come. Because is it really bad if what comes after it be exponentially better? I think bad is good, and I think good is good. I think it's just good, period. Thank you, God. We here. We living. That's it. We living. God threw something hard my way. He ain't never felt me. So something bad coming. What's good coming? What we about to do? Okay. Vibratory. Yeah, we living. Yeah. We living. Like, we living. That's the truth, dog. Like, man, like people don't understand. Like, the positivity I have doesn't mean that I haven't been through hardship. Like, people think it's just all cake and all. Like, no. Like, once you understand that God controls the universe, God controls the nature, the weather, any storm that comes your way is divine. Any storm that comes your way is divine. It's all in God's hands. It's all in God's hands. So it's like, why would God put you in any situation that wouldn't make you better? Or something needed to be learned? When everything used to get bad, I'm telling you, it'd be a big blessing come out of nowhere. Like, oh man, I thought I was down and out and over, and you just handled that. I didn't even know how I was going to handle that. But it's a supernatural universe we live in. If you understand supernatural universe, You understand, man, we infinite. God can do anything. As long as your internal is matching God's grace and God's presence, exactly. Can the boat or the house you built weather the storms? It's about foundation. Because I done made a lot of boats. I done made a lot of houses. And all of them kept getting swept away. And what I had to learn and respect is that since we're in a fluctuating life, a fluctuating universe, your house is going to continue to get swept away. You're going to have a lifeboat. You're going to have a boat that takes you back to land and you build back. Because your house is going to keep getting swept. Because God keeps moving. The universe keeps moving. God never stays stagnant. You can try to stay stagnant in a moving universe, but you're just going to... You're gonna be back here trying to catch up while everybody who on God's side gonna be all the way up here. But you're still in the same universe. You just chose to kind of go back. You wanted to let it go ahead, go ahead, which is fine. But you have to be okay with what comes with that. Any decision you make is fine with God. You can do something detrimental to yourself. God gave you free will for you to make that choice. Because people start to get mad that God gave us free will sometimes. Like, dang. But it's like, man, just look in the mirror. That's what I did. That's what I need to change. Keep it moving. What's next? What's next? What's next? I don't stay stagnant on anything, especially anything that brings me down. Like, nah, it's too many blessings for me to be brought down. It's too many opportunities. It's so much, quote unquote, money. It's so much good energy out here to be had. There's so many other good people in the world. There's so many great things we can do. Like, I think, like how people try to say social media is bad. Like, it's not bad because it connects people. How you live your life and you are programmed and you use social media could be bad. It's all how people use their life. You can choose to do bad with a good thing. You can choose to do good with a bad thing. It's all about perspective and it's all about your intention. Because can Instagram, can Facebook, can all these different things be bad? Yes, I've seen how it can be bad. I've seen how it can be detrimental to how you think about yourself and self-reflect. I've seen how it can cause people to commit suicide. I've seen how it caused people to question themselves about who they are. I've seen all of it. I've experienced it. I've seen it. I've experienced it myself. That's fine. Because it's something that you need to learn from it. But since I've learned the things that I need to learn, I'm continuously learning. Now I see how good Instagram and Facebook and all these things can be. Like, it truly is a blessing that we have these things. You can connect the family that's miles away. You can FaceTime them. You can do all these different things. That's great. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's a blessing. It's whatever you want to make it. It's however you want to use it. Because, boy, like right now, I feel like I'm using Instagram for a good, positive message. And it's like exactly, I was just about to say that. It's intention. It's a tool that can be used for good or bad, perception and intentions. We on IG Live now spreading words of wisdom. That's good if you ask me. That's great. Because it's coming from the heart. And it's not, like, it can be one person in here. It could be 3 people. It could be 100. It could be 1,000. It could be nobody in here and I'd still be talking the same way because I'm talking to the reflections of God. We're all reflections of God, so I'm talking to myself. All these things, I'm talking to myself. I'm no better than anybody. I fall, I fail. I'm trapped in the mental program. I understand that I went a long time programmed, so I'm going to take that amount of time to change it. If I was programmed for 27 years, let me go 27 years of trying to reprogram and see how that works. 27 years later, I see how I feel. Probably a lot better in that time. If I stay on the path of righteousness and just trying to be good. I'm trying to be real. I'm trying to be good. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm trying to be real. I'm trying to be good. I'm not trying to be perfect. Perfection is an idea that man created. I think everything is perfect just the way it is. I think everything is perfect just the way it is. Like God put us in a universe where we got too many opportunities. Like too many opportunities. We literally living in the age of information. People become millionaires overnight, quote unquote, from luck. But it happened. It's crazy. Like, thank you. Like I grew up with when internet was so new. Like I grew up with dial-up internet. I grew up with you can't use the phone while the internet going. Like, thank God for technological advancements. There's still work that needs to be done. Because with all these technological advances, people getting all this more money and stuff, shouldn't be nobody on this earth starving. It shouldn't be anybody on this earth who doesn't have a meal at the end of the night. Like, thank God for these advancements. But it shouldn't be nobody on this earth who goes hungry. So, there's still work that needs to be done. Realistically. Yeah, that AOL dial-up, I can't believe I lived that. I can't believe I lived that. AOL dial-up, like, it's crazy that I lived that. Cause that was so slow. Like to download one game, it could take up to 2 to 3 days. Like to download a golf game or a basketball game, it'll take like 2 to 3 days. And then if somebody called, it could mess up the whole download. Man, they introduced laptops, then they introduced phones, and now the phone is the same capability of a laptop. Technology. Tablets, you got a whole TVs. TVs might as well be computers now. Your car is a computer. Technological advancement. I'm real into technology and the evolution of mankind, because it's wild how quick we transformed overnight. And people don't ask the questions of how. Where did this technology come from? How did we go from 0 to 100 real quick? All these questions are easily answered. I'll leave that for the people to find those answers. I already found those answers. I can tell you one thing, I better lead back to Africa. Tell you one thing, it makes sense. You do your history, I better lead back to Africa. For real. And that's perspective. Because like we call them aliens, but are they really aliens? If you think about it, like, are those dimensional beings really aliens if they exist and have a consciousness just like you? Might think they might be our brothers and sisters. Maybe they don't like being called aliens. Maybe that makes them feel alienated. Yep. Yep. They star children just like us. Facts. But that's a whole nother story. It's a whole nother story. The point is, I'm breathing this good air. That's where people need to start. Walk outside, see the sun and the birds chirping, and say thank you. Like, wow, we literally living on a utopia. Like, we got trees, flowers, bees, animals, beautiful animals, birds, beautiful other human beings. Like, we living on a utopia. Like, it's amazing. Just breathing in that good ass prana is great. It's great. It's good. It's good. It's good. For real. It's great. Like, all the darkness I used to go through when I didn't understand and used to ask all them questions of God and just keep making dumb decisions. Like, it was so many, like, simple answers. Start with gratitude. Start out with your blessings. Start out what you need to be grateful for. And then start out really understanding that God is infinite. God can do anything. God is so malleable. God is a frequency, a flow of the universe that's forever moving and forever abundant and is forever here to be used for your own better good. It's here. It's for you. It's for you. And all you got to do is just tap into your higher self. You know who you are as a human being. You know how slow or how fast you can deal with certain concepts. If there's something that you need to change and it's a big change, don't just change it overnight. Just work with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Understand why you the way you are and just help yourself. Love yourself. Love thyself first, and you will be able to love thy neighbor just as well. Because you will understand that they're a reflection of you. And they're no better, no worse than you. The ancients say, know thyself. You are love and abundance. Your love and abundance and light manifested in a physical body by the grace of God. And if everybody is that, treat them as such. Treat everybody as such. But yep, that is my illy rant today. That is the illuminating rant. I think this is the third one. Just talk about life, man. And I hope when I put it on all these platforms, people really just feel my energy, feel my intention of the world. Like, let's be the best us. Because God made us that way. God made us infinite. God made us perfect. Everything that happens is perfect. But your free will is what creates your reality. So, from the bottom of my heart and soul, keep breathing that good prana. And that is alien out. Drink more water, because water saves us and is what creates us.